Wake up in the morning, sun shining bright. Got my coffee brewing, everything feels right. But there's something special that I can't deny. Bougie, confident boss lady, she's the reason why. Serving wisdom fresh, like it's made to order. On the Shift Happen podcast, she takes across the border. From hustle to flow, her vibes never fade. She's dishing out the truth in an A-list parade. Shift happens, baby, don't you miss the beat.
Welcome back to another episode of Shift Happens. Today, we're going to be talking about when life interrupts your plan. I am your morning snack, your noonday nibble, and your evening unwind. With a mic and a mission from the womb to the world, we make the shift. It's more than a podcast. It's a divine gift. Welcome, mighty shifters, to Shift Happens with me, Corrina Jackson. I am your bougie, confident boss lady, bringing you real talk and real impact. Today, we're going to be talking about what happens when life interrupts your plans. Oh, yeah, those moments when you thought you had it all figured out and life came along and says, no, baby, not today. Maybe it was a job that you lost, or a healthcare scare, a broken relationship, or even just something unexpected that shifts every day and everything. Mighty shifters, if you've ever felt like your plans got flipped upside down, this one's for you. Now, I'm going to be talking about the reality of life interruptions. Let's be honest. We all have those visions of how life should go. We write it down and then we put it on vision boards. Then life does what it does. It lifes. And it changes things. Maybe it was losing a job that you love, ending a relationship you thought would last for years and years and years, or dealing with an illness you never saw coming. And I have to stop and say, life was lifing for me. And I started exercising back in 2009 and didn't check with a physician, and I went down quickly. Didn't understand what was going on, and I had damaged a lot of nerves in my back. And that caused me to go down a little bit. And I stopped walking in 2009. I had a surgery, popped back up quickly. 10 years later, it started to affect me again, to the point where I had to actually look for a physician that specialized in my condition. So I had to go outside of Oklahoma to have this, I would say, life-threatening surgery. I went to Arkansas and had an 8.5-hour surgery, and I just thought I was going to get back up again and just get back on my feet and start, running, traveling, and doing what Corrina loves to do. And it didn't happen like that for me. I stopped walking again, and I'm still not really on my feet. I mean, I'm walking with a cane, I'm walking with a walker, I get around with a scooter, but I'm still not up and walking like I would love to. And so life and plans got flipped upside down. But like I shared with you in an earlier podcast, that sometimes things that happen to you are not all bad. And we're going to look at that. I know that when interruptions come, it looks bad sometimes. But I'm just going to give you a personal story of mine as it relates to what I'm talking about. So when I started Shift, supporting healthy initiatives for Tulsa, which is the nonprofit that I manage, I'm the CEO for that nonprofit, I had just come through one of the hardest seasons of my life. And it just wasn't about my back surgery. It was like one of the hardest seasons of my life at my job. I knew that my path looked daunting and it was not looking good, and that's when I had to tell the life that I know, pause, Corrina. And let me tell you, I also had to talk to God. And sometimes when God is talking to you about things, you want to sit there and argue with him about what it is that he's trying to put in place for you. And it's because you don't see the plan. And it's not our plan, it's his plan. And so why am I doing this? Sometimes those interruptions are not stop signs. They're detours to sometimes something greater. And why interruptions hurt so much? Interruptions hurt because they shake our security. They force us to admit we're not in total control. Ooh, that's something hard for me, guys. It's like, as little as I am, want to be in total control, there is a bigger God that says I am in more control. And that was uncomfortable for me. It really was. We want life to move in straight lines, but real growth happens in curves. Think about it. Every powerful testimony you've heard started with an interruption. That means interruptions don't just change your plans, they change you. The question is, how will you respond? How to shift when plans change? Let's talk about it, mighty shifters. Here's how you deal when life doesn't go as you plan. Number one, pause and accept. Stop pretending nothing happened. Give yourself permission to feel the disappointment or frustration. Number two, find the lesson. Every interruption has a lesson. And I mean, I had to learn that the hard way. Even if it's just learning, you're stronger than you thought. Number three, adjust. Don't quit. Oh, and so many times I've wanted to quit. So don't quit. Sometimes we want to throw everything away because one thing went wrong. No, shift your plans. Don't bury it. Stay open to blessings in disguise. Some of my greatest blessings came wrapped in problems, y'all. What you think is a setback is only a setup. Now, here's some reflection. Take a moment and think about one time in your life where interruption exists. Did something better come out of it? Did you discover strength or a path you didn't expect? Now, here is building up some resilience. Interruptions build resilience. Did you know that? They teach us how to bounce back and how to adapt and how to trust ourselves. And for those of us walking in faith, how do we trust God? And I said it in an earlier podcast. God is who I believe in, but these podcasts are not just for God believers. I know that we have non-believers that listen to the podcast. We have believers that believe in a different way. I'm not here to judge. I'm just simply talking about how I believe and how you can maybe twist this into the way that you believe. Resilience doesn't mean that you don't cry and that you don't get angry or feel lost. It means you don't stay there. You don't just stay in one place with it. You pick yourself up and you keep shifting, mighty shifters. Ain't that what we do? We keep shifting. So if you're listening today and you're in the middle of an interruption, maybe your plans are falling apart right now. Just breathe. You are not broken. You're just being redirected. And in this closing, I would always point out this. Mighty shifters, here is my question. What plan in your life has been interrupted and how can you shift instead of quitting on it? This week, I want you to write it down and then write one small step that you can take to move forward in your new direction. And remember, mighty shifters, Shift Happens is here to help you keep moving forward. We work every day to create healthier families, healthier babies, healthier communities, even when life doesn't go as planned. If this episode encourages you, ask that you would like and share it with someone else. Visit shift-tulsa.org and check out our Give Butter donation campaign. Your support keeps us shifting lives. It keeps us lifting spirits, one episode and one family at a time. Now, thank you for tuning in. I'm Corrina L. Jackson, your host, your bougie, confident boss lady, reminding you that this is real talk and real impact. These are the conversations that sometimes you don't like to have, but we're going to talk about them. And like I said, go to Shift-Tulsa's and drop us a line and let us know because we need to hear from you. Now, take care of yourself. And if you want to make the most of it, take care of each other. Bye for now.